Uh-oh, someone's dinged it.
On this week's installment of Max Entropy.
All right then, I've just arrived at UASE in Shenzhen. This is where I live, just down the road from me. And it looks wild in here, it looks way cooler than the Canton Fair. Loads more interesting stuff. There's like robots, there's like big drones, like little helicopter things, quadcopters you can sit in, like hydrogen powered stuff. Like, it's mad already, and I've only been in here a couple of minutes, so let's go, let's have a look around, eh? That looks cool. What are these ones?
You're doing live broadcast?
Is that okay? Oh no, not live, I'm just making a video.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
Cool. So you drop it and it flies around with the camera, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
AI tracking.
Oh, cool.
And ultimately track the target and then
Cool, yeah.
hit them, yeah.
Super.
This is the GPS and this is the camera.
Okay, yeah, cool. Interesting stuff.
It's very fast with 420 kilometers per hour.
420 kilometers per hour. Whoa, you can't run away from nothing.
We do the RD by our own.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good show. Yeah. Oh, wow. So here you have the drones from the thumbnail. No AI slop here, guys. Made it myself with an image editor. So please like and subscribe so I can make some more videos. Hey, ni hao. How's it going? So that you shoot the drone off the end of that one, yeah? So the guy I'm speaking to here is using a translator app, so the translations were pretty crazy, not gonna lie. Okay, cool.
你想了解哪一方面多一些呢？我可以给你做一个介绍。
Oh, sorry. Just having a look. That's cool. So that's to chase drones.
是的，它为了追逐人家，还有一个俄军高速拦截的一个效果。打仗你应该知道吧？就是它这个。
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. Okay, harder. Okay, 谢谢. There was a lot of radar, scanners, countermeasures, even countermeasures. Right, sir. I think the correct term is actually not scanner, but target acquisition and tracking, by the way. That's a nice breeze off that thing. Get used to the sound of those whirring propellers, guys, because that was the theme tune to the UASE show. I'm gonna get breeze off this drone now. It's like an extreme hairdryer, that. Ni hao. What does this drone do?
This is a pure electronic drones. It can heavy load the cargo. This one.
Cool, cool. Very big, very big. So how much can this carry? How many kg?
It can, the payload weight is 150 kilograms.
150 kg?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really heavy. Can even carry me?
You have 150 kilograms.
100. Okay, 谢谢. Okay, bye-bye.
I think the correct thing to say was 110 ling, but yeah, hindsight, eh? My Chinese isn't great.
Yeah.
That thing looks like it has a huge payload, something that size.
Well, that's a big drone, that one.
By this point, I kind of realised this show was much more Call of Duty Modern Warfare than DJI store.
Hey, you know, I get a bit crazy about them robot dogs, eh?
Some of the people working the booth did look a little bit intimidated by me swinging my Osmo around.
Okay to video, yeah?
Yeah,
That's okay.
of course.
So is this like VTOL and then it flies like a plane?
Yes.
Oh yeah, cool, cool. Interesting.
This is a video about our version.
Oh, so this is a video, this one, right?
Yeah.
How fast does it go?
28 meters per second.
28 meters per second. Cool.
So if I remember correctly, 28 meters per second is about 100 kmh or 60 miles per hour-ish. Flame me in the comments if I get that wrong.
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you very much. Cheers. Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
So this is a tethered drone for fighting fires. Red colour gives it away, eh? It has a hose and power attached, and then it flies around to control and aim a big fire hose. It was really big, as you may be able to see. There are a lot of drone deployment devices to launch drones from buildings, vehicles, all sorts. That seems like the next big thing that's coming, really. It's already happening in Shenzhen, police drones auto-deploying at traffic intersections. I've seen them near my apartment. Whoa, a big old Dongfeng there. They're the guys that make the Chinese version of the Hummer. And a bunch of cool trucks. This thing was like literally 7 to 8 foot tall. It was a proper big truck.
That looks like a really cool drone command center. On the back of a big old Dongfeng with like deployable drones on the back. That looks super comfortable inside as well. Looks like totally tricked out inside. Wow. Yo. That thing looks serious.
So is that one rocket or jet powered? Doesn't look like a normal propeller system to me. Tell me in the comments if you can figure it out or if you know. So apologies about the dodgy camera work again. This show was super busy with loads of kids because it was a weekend. There was a waiver on the way in if you took your kids in saying that you had to pay for anything that they damage. So I kind of assumed it'd be the same rule for me. I was super careful not to knock anything over because I had a big bag on my back full of stuff. Footage did suffer a bit because of this. Loads of stuff looked mega expensive. So flame me in the comments, or alternatively reassure me everything is going to be okay regarding camera work.
Hello.
So I sound pretty chirpy right there, but you might have guessed from my dishevelled appearance and strange voice that I was coming down with something. I didn't realise it at the time, but since the show I've been ill and in bed for a few days.
Hello. It's okay to do.
Honestly, this voiceover is rough. I probably sound proper hoarse, and the video is late. So this is some cool looking 360 propeller protector. Launched from one of those pesky dogs again, eh? When will they stop? Have they even started? Look at that big chopper. I said, look at that big chopper. Now that thing looks scary. It looks cool and it looks scary. It has plenty of both. Hats off to the booth designers at this show. There weren't many of the strobing light problems like at the Canton Fair. As you may have noticed from my other videos, that is something that I like to moan about. One thing that wasn't great at this show was all my equipment was going haywire here. App disconnecting from my camera, microphone disconnecting, audio dropouts, just like nobody's business. It might have been something to do with the jammer tech here, or it might have just been mad Wi-Fi smog or something, because there's so many devices in one room. Tell me in the comments if you know.
So we've got drone countermeasures. Now we've got countermeasures. So is anyone putting money on there being countermeasures? And we just keep going like that and keep the train going. People got to make money. Maybe this is how the economy evolves now. Countermeasures, and then a countermeasure with a countermeasure on a countermeasure. Just keep going. See how deep you can go on that one, eh? Yo, what's with that spinning gimbal on the dog, eh? Yo.
There was a lot of carbon fibre here. Proper cool looking X-Wing thing there.
Hello, how you doing? I'm okay to video, yeah?
Of course.
Excellent. These look.
UK?
Yeah, I'm from the UK, but I live in Shenzhen. I'm just.
Shenzhen.
Yeah, drones aren't my business, but I'm just interested. Drones are cool, right?
So I can tell you something in brief about this.
That'd be great. Yeah. Tell me about
it.
it.
It's a VTOL aircraft, which means vertical takeoff and landings.
Yeah.
So in the cruise mode, it flies forward like an airline.
Yeah, so up like that and then.
Yes, transition.
Yeah, cool.
So the very difference we have done on these aircraft than the other models is that we have input a cockpit with
right, yeah.
cameras on. Have you tried the goggles yet? The goggles there.
Oh no.
So if you try the goggles and turn your head around, you can see the.
So it's like an FPV type, that kind of thing. Yeah, excellent. Oh, it's got. How fast does it go?
Approximately it's about 70 miles an hour.
70 miles an hour.
Yeah, for maximum.
Okay.
Maximum level flights.
Okay.
If you go in acro, in a dive, perhaps you can reach about 180 kilometers an hour.
Oh, when you're diving. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Interesting. Okay. Thank you very much, man.
No problem.
Have a good show, man.
Some more huge drones here. At least the wingspan was big.
Now that's some real gnarly image stabilization there. If you look at that, shaking away like that, and that footage is pretty smooth there. There's very little shake on that. That is wild how stable they've got that image there. Need a bit of that on my Osmo, eh?
People online rattling about how China's a police state like they do not even know. This bear has hassled me more than any police in China. Police in China are sound. Look at the sick rims on this thing, eh? Posh rims, eh? Whatever this tanky drone killbot thing is. Would you fly in one of these? Tell me in the comments below.
Hey, ni hao.
Where are you from?
I'm from England. I'm not a drone buyer. I'm just live in Shenzhen. I just think drones are cool. So just having a look around.
By the way, if you haven't seen my Canton Fair videos, like loads of exhibitors there wouldn't let you film or photograph their products, like even if they're just like boring air fryers or like a Halloween costume, like.
You're not allowed to film a microwave oven or air fryer.
Like it was some kind of super top secret stuff, yeah. Like here, this stuff actually looked like super top secret military tech. And the guys were like, yeah, go ahead, just film it, it's all right. So Canton Fair proper gets the Hall of Shame and UASE gets top marks, I like it. These look menacing. Probably don't want to be on the business end of that thing. Pretty sure I've seen them on the news, like, not really watch the news or pay any attention to stuff like that. That looks like a boomer. Trigger warning time here, because here comes the big scary facial scanning surveillance thing that you eagle-eyed types saw in the intro, which I'm sure will antagonise all the freedom enjoyers. Tell me in the comments below exactly how this infringes on your rights. Looks comfy in there. I could sit in there scanning people's faces all day long. Ooh, look at them green lights, little green targets on everyone's face, scanning the faces. It knows who you are, it's making a list, it's checking it twice, it knows if you've been naughty or nice, bit like a Robo Santa Claus, innit? So many detectors, jammers, countermeasures, stuff like that. Drone interceptors, like loads of it. This thing looks menacing. I would not want to be on the business end of it.
So if I'm like this far away, that's okay, yeah?
Here is okay. Here is okay.
Yeah, no problem. I won't video inside, it's okay.
I wasn't allowed to look inside the flower thingy here because it has some kind of super top secret tech inside it, apparently. I guess if you want to launch drones from your 5-star hotel or mansion rather than a battlefield or busy intersection, well, I don't know.
Industry or media?
Yeah, I'm just making video.
Panel cleaning.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
If the spray is downward, then it can be used for solar panel.
Oh, Okay, good. I get you.
But
Yeah.
it's this side is for buildings.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the double spray, is it like water and cleaning fluid? Is it two solution? That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Lucky guess.
You're so professional.
Just a lucky guess. Just a lucky guess. Yeah. Okay.
What kind of job are you sending now?
I'm just an engineer who does like designing stuff. So I don't work in drones. I just have a drone. I'm just interested in drones. I live in Shenzhen, so.
Oh, you live in Shenzhen?
Yeah. Okay. Right, thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day.
That's a clean shot of the previous drone you saw in the tank spraying away with its double nozzles. So these are launchers or like base stations for those drone light shows, if you haven't already figured that out. This is a really big one that launches hundreds of drones.
So we're not just talking like mad radar solutions over here that these guys are making. We're talking about drone-mounted mobile radar, by the looks of things, on a big old drone, which is pretty wild. So you can fly your radar around, eh? More anti-jamming tech. Wow, my hair's all sweaty, check that out. Does look kind of terrifying. Looks a bit zombied out, doesn't it? Looks like you need to go to the dentist. Oh, damn, yeah. Oh, that is nasty.
That's collective. You've got cyclic pitch, which pushes you forwards or backwards. You have rotation here. It has to all be independent as much as possible. Inevitably, there's some interaction. You can't really help it.
What do you do? Shoot the gun? It's an interceptor drone. Oh! Yeah.
Cool looking stuff.
You can see here from the surface finish, like a lot of the other products here, that there's a lot of 3D printed stuff. Again, I would not want to be on the wrong side of any of this stuff. It looks proper extreme. It would be a bad day when one of these comes through. A serious looking acquisition and tracking device with medium and long range arrays of cameras. Ooh, we've seen this before. My Robot Apocalypse video. It was a dog on there. Now they're flying.
So if you think robots and drones aren't coming to get you, I will show you that.
Catching the drones.
Yes, we're catching people, right?
No, catching drones.
But you could catch a person as well, right?
AI tracking and AI locker.
Okay, cool.
This room has a lot more traditional fuel vehicles. It's still got some electric stuff, but loads of gas stuff. Some conventional helicopters too. It was quite late on the last day by this point, so a lot of guys are actually packing up their booths. Look at this one, all wrapped up in cling film, like your stinky sandwich you take into the office and stink the place out with, making all your co-workers feel all nauseous. To me, it's mad how big some of these things are, bigger than cars. You know, I think most people think of little toys when they think of drones these days.
Hello. The Ocean One.
Number 1.
I'll do it.
By the way, that's about 65,000 GBP or 88,000 US dollars. Now, these guys had big and interest in equal measures. A lot of the things here were the same, but these guys had something really different. And look at the state of this thing. Look how this thing look at this beluga whale looking thing here. Look at it. They're trying to tell me they didn't make that intentionally look like a beluga whale. Look, it's even got beluga whale eyes and that weird smile thing they have. Absolutely a beluga whale, that. If you don't agree, fight me in the comments below. But be prepared for me to say it's a beluga whale. This looks fancy, big, complicated, possibly comfortable inside as well. Coming for the PJ crowd. In some way, this kind of thing scares me, but on the other hand, there's so many rotors on top of this thing that, you know, it's got a lot of redundancy. You know, maybe if a couple of them fail, it'll get you down to the ground much better than a plane. Definitely more reliably than a helicopter if there's some kind of rotor fail. That's not a good place to be.
Tell me about it.
Okay.
It's petrol, right? It's not electric, yeah?
Yeah. It's better if we come to this side.
Yeah, sure, cool.
Yeah. So basically, it's powered by a car engine.
Okay. What kind of displacement does it have?
Huh?
What kind of engine displacement? Is it like a 1 litre, 2 litre?
1.5 turbo.
Oh, okay, so like similar kind that they use in the hybrid cars, right?
And a 140 litre of fuel tank.
Okay, 140 litres of gas. So what's the range? What kind of range do you have on this device?
What do you mean by range?
Like how far can it fly on the 140 litres?
So So basically, with the full tank of fuel, it can stay in the air for 5 hours and can travel 600 kilometers.
Excellent. Okay, so 5 hours.
Payload of 250 to 350.
Okay, you can fit 2 of me in there. that's quite a big payload.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It is.
Interesting. So where do you make these?
Qingdao.
Okay, Qingdao.
Yeah.
Excellent. I've not been to Qingdao. Qingdao, where the beer comes from, right?
Yeah. Well, you have tried beer.
I used to drink beer, but I don't drink it anymore. Qingdao is good beer, though. It's a Chinese classic beer, definitely. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time. Anyway,
so
I appreciate that. Bye bye.
Now, these are hydrogen-powered drones. They have tanks of hydrogen inside them, which is pretty crazy to me. By all means, profess your enthusiasm for hydrogen fuels in the comments if you want an argument, and I will tell you that they are not good because they use too much fuel to generate and they go boom so easily. So in the comments, have it out. Is that just a hydrogen bomb with a prop on the front? Is it a flying car? Is it a quadcopter with seats? Again, tell me in the comments. I've got no skin in the game with this one. You know, I won't fight you. I'll respect your opinions. I'm not argumentative. Go ahead, just tell me. This guy's gone mad viral recently, hasn't he? Doing videos about life in Shenzhen. Met him earlier today, actually. Like, he's got millions of followers on TikTok. Big up, Brad. Some of these things look like vaporware. Some look like they're ready to go, but damn, you know, a lot of this stuff looks futuristic, like really futuristic. Again, these things with the amount of rotors they've got, like, it's going to get you down to the ground in an incident better than, like, a helicopter ever can. You know, like, helicopters are, boom, game over if there's a rotor failure. Definitely looks like one of the more finished products, in my opinion. Looks like a pretty standard chopper inside, just a bit smaller, I guess. Another Dongfeng here, like, they make cool looking trucks, don't they? I'm not going to lie, like. More fire trucks, Red giving the game away again. So you may have seen this in the intro. I'm legit going to go and visit these guys, and I'm going to try and fly this thing for reals. Like, shall I cosplay as an alien? Like, be real with me. Like, let me know in the comments here. Like, I know I've said that a lot, but, like, tell me below if I should fly this thing. Should I dress up as an alien? Should I do alien cosplay? What alien should I cosplay as? Like, am I crazy? Am I stupid? Am I gonna, like, really regret this? You know, I want to get behind the controls of this thing. So this delivery thing looks like a finished product to me. Car's a foam prototype, but the delivery one looks all wired up and ready to go. I mean, this is a flying car for real. This ain't a quadcopter. Like, this one I will argue with you in the comments. Yeah, I am. This is a flying car. Don't even play around. So there's loads of these mini Chinook things, like more than I expected anyway. I thought that was like an old school idea, not some futuristic thing. Didn't expect it. These guys, I think, might need a seatbelt or a harness. Looks kind of terrifying.
Wow, that looks intense. Hello.
So there weren't as many aquatic drones as I expected. It's just a handful here. Look at that pincer. I expected more claws, not gonna lie. Is it a robot crab? Is it a cyber lobster? These water drones weren't all together, by the way. I've just edited them together into like one section based on that stuff. Can you see the starfish? Comment below if you like the starfish, or are you more of a lobster person? Now this looked like a great idea, right? Definitely one of my favourite practical ideas here, like a drone-assisted lifesaver. So imagine an AI-assisted version of this on every large boat. So, you know, if you go overboard now, it's pretty much a death sentence, right? Pretty much guaranteed on something like a cruise ship. With this, you could have AI sensors, you could have it auto-deployed the second someone goes overboard. Like, it'll save lives. It's legit. This is a really good idea, this one. This is another great one, like a drone deployable AEB. So, you know, if someone has a heart attack, getting them a defibrillator immediately drastically improves their chance of survival. It's a great idea. This might save many lives, again, maybe even more than the cruise ship lifesaver one. Like, these guys, the guys that are making this happen aren't getting paid enough. Like, thumbs up, this is amazing. Like, go for it, make this happen. You'll feel the wind in your hair on this bad boy. These look fast. This thing had canvas wings and a gas engine. This is like some crazy Mary Poppins thing or something. It looked like something from an old movie. Like, here we go, another one from the intro. Boom! Look at them posh rims, eh? Tank on fancy rims. Look at that guy unlocked. He's got fear of the dogs now, trying to pick up that heavy boy. So SF delivery guy, watch out, drones are coming to take the job next. First it was the cleaners, then it was the baristas, now it's the delivery guy's time. Look at the size of this thing. This looks like you need ear protection to me. It's going to be loud, isn't it? So here's another one that you don't want to see coming for you. Would you even see it? It looks like guaranteed game over from this one. It's a proper terror machine. Loads of fire service stuff here. Now, what do we have here? These look like lawnmowers to me, but what's that in the background? Loads of dogs, guns, bombs, scary looking stuff. Oh, here we go again. So we went from, is this agricultural, to, is that an assault rifle mount for a drone? This looks menacing to me. I guess you can mount all that weapon-looking stuff on these hounds, you know? Like, are you ready for an existential battle against robot dogs? Have you even seen the Metalhead episode of Black Mirror? You should be afraid. What's that? Am I paranoid? Is that some kind of rocket launcher or grenade launcher? Hey, this looks friendly. This looks pure Jetsons. You might have seen this one in the intro, you know. kooky on the outside, but damn, it looks good on the inside. It looks like a Maybach or something. No Jetsons vibe inside. It's just pure fancy car. It's got quilted leather, all that posh stuff. Oh, looky here. It's got a starry sky headliner, like a roller. Well fancy. I mean, it's a bit of a vaporware feel, but like, I reckon they could make it happen very quickly, you know? China speed, innit? Nice zero grav recliners in the back, eh? It doesn't look like it's got enough headroom for me though. It's probably too heavy as well.
Hello. I can take video, yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool, yeah? Thank you.
Are you doing the live stream?
I'm not live streaming, no, I'm just making a video. Maybe I'll put it on YouTube. What does this one do? What's the application?
For the defense equipment.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry?
For military.
Oh, okay, yeah. It looks very strong. yeah, it looks very strong. These are just delivery, right? Or are these military as well?
For training.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Teaching drone.
Oh, okay, good stuff. Okay, thank you very much, thank you.
These guys have a bit of everything. They've got launchers, transport stuff, delivery, little tanks. Wow. So a lot of this stuff looks identical to Pro Audio and like lighting kit, which I've worked with a lot. Kind of makes sense when you think about it, really, even though I was surprised at first.
Hey, I'm telling you now, that show was mad. I've never been to a show like that. That was the coolest show I've ever been to that's like this. I've been to like music, I've been to tech shows, but like that was something different. Crazy military tech, like crazy future transport, like everything was mind-blowing here. There's loads of stuff I've never seen before. It's a rare one, that. So absolute 10 out of 10, I recommend this one.
Look at this guy, that Unitree robot again, innit? Doing that little dance. He doesn't like that though. Dancing like your dad after too many drinks at someone's wedding. Staggering around like he's drunk.
Max Entropy.